Do your children need praise?
Welcome to Parenting Matters Now, a source of parenting advice a few minutes at a time.
Hi, this is Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now. I will say with a resounding yes. Your children need praise just like you do. There's a saying that I've taken from a book that was written many years ago, and it says, praise is to children as sun is to flowers. We all know that flowers do not grow and bloom without the sun. And in the same way, your children will grow and will bloom, blossom. The flower of their life will come out under the praise that you will give them. And I want to talk about the methods of praise and some of the characteristics that should be included in your praise and some things that might need to be avoided. Praise must be very specific. Just to say that you're a great child, that doesn't tell them what about them is great. You can say, I saw you be so kind to that younger child or to that older person or to whoever. So whatever the quality is that you're seeing in them, the praise should specifically call out those things, and it should be things that it is a part of their effort, not part of their natural being, like you're so pretty or you're so handsome. Those things, they have very little to do with. Yes, you can improve your appearance, but in essence, that's not who they are. It's the character traits that is who they are. So whether it's honesty, kind, you're thoughtful, you're diligent, any number of things that are their effort of expressing who they are, those are the things that need specific recognition, specific praise, and where you can, it needs to be verbal. There are different levels of power of our praise, and our private praise generally has less power than a public praise, but there's a place for both. The spoken word tends to have power, but even a written and spoken together. And so if you write a note and you read it to them, and they have it both, that they can recall it by reading it again. There are lots of different ways to praise your children in a lasting and an impressive or a powerful way. So specific, it needs to be specific, but also it needs to be sincere. So it's not looking for something just to kind of get them to do something for us or to agree with us, but it needs to be genuinely sincere that you do value those things in your child. And when we can be sincere and specific, it raises praise to a different level and its impact on our child. It is them focused on them and their benefit, then it will have its full effect. Whereas if it's felt to be manipulative, they're just buttering me up to try to get me to comply with them or to do something for them or to be the way they want me to be, then it loses some of its power and impact and actually could be turned for negative. So it needs to be specific and sincere, and as soon as possible. That's the other S. So specific, sincere, and soon. Whenever you see them display those characteristics, as soon as you can express your value of them and who they are and who they're becoming or who they will become, that will have an impact on the blossom of their life. Praise is very important. Praise is to children as sun is to flowers. So praise your children well. Specific, sincere, and soon. This is Dr. Roger Smith of Parenting Matters Now.
Subscribe to Parenting Matters Now for more advice, or go to rogersmithmd.com to search for more topics. See you next time.